Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Respect is a two-way street. In order to get respect, you need to be respectful, no matter your age or title. If you go down to Section 2, subsection C, once we are disrespected, we get real.
Oh shit, thing. Oh Lord.
Oh no, it was me. I didn't have my mic on. Grand Rising, everyone. We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I'm your host and moderator. Why am I so dark? I didn't tan. Hold on one second, y'all. I think I know what
we know you had the mood from earlier. The mood from the weekend. You get it.
Girl. Where is the oh, I see what's going on. Okay, hold on one second. All right.
We see too, but okay.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
All right, can you see me better now? It's still not.
The hint.
Right, just oh, there it is, the exposure. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's too bright now. Let's lower it down. All right, there we go. Perfect. Praise Jesus. Let's go ahead and save these settings. All right. Woo! How you doing, girl? Grand Rising to you. How was your weekend?
It was bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Oh, yeah.
But I had I went to a funeral for a friend of mine's mom who passed, and then I made my mom's birthday dinner yesterday because Wednesday I have school. So yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Mama Senoj. Happy early birthday.
It's Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah, you do have school on Wednesday. So how's school going, by the way?
Great.
Good.
No complaints at all. Great. I'm loving it.
Girl, you better go ahead and get your educations.
Yes.
All right, let's see who's in the building. We want to welcome you guys to Pyro Power Hour. Welcome. Who is in the building? Oh, Simeon's in first one in here.
Yeah,
Simeon. And Cupcakes is in the building as always. Thank you so much, Queen, for doing what you do. Appreciate you. Best mod in the YouTube streets. Dr. Holt is in the building as well. He was over there running around with church trade.
He's getting Dr. Holt was getting his praise on.
Yeah, he was getting his praise on, honey. Picking him up and putting him down. Shout out to Dr. Holt. Yes, make sure you listen to the takeover on Tuesday. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Cupcake. Yes.
Cupcake is just on it, honey. What's going on, Michaela? How you doing, Queen? Appreciate you.
And that's what I was doing. I was getting the together to record.
What's up? What's going on, Raven? Appreciate you. Morning.
Oh, Lord.
What's going on, Raven? We appreciate you. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. A grown fun time. Yes, if you missed Friday night at the hotspot for cocktail hour.
What a time. I had fun.
I did too. Even though the devil's been busy, we What's up, Sean? Thank you for joining, King.
Hey, baby.
What's going on? Dropping it on my lunch show. We appreciate you. You could have been watching anything else, but you chose to watch us. We appreciate you. What's going on, Michelle? How you doing, Michelle Holly?
Michelle.
Cupcake said,
Lord.
Deacon, Doctor, Professor, Apostle, Bishop, Pastor, Reverend, Prophet, Overseer, Elder, Evangelist, Supervisor, Principal, Administrator, Mr. HBCU, run me my tambourine while I shout for Jesus. Halt.
Amen.
Cupcake. Just Matt, Michelle says, Uncle Kyrie, you look very handsome. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You guys have a glow on today, don't he? He looked like he
Thank
got I had a good night. Were you sitting there praising the Lord last night?
I did. I had a good night, some good sleep. That's what I had.
That's what they call it now? All right. Let's go. Shout John P. Key took us back to the Good Youth Choir anniversary day. I know that's right. Come on, John P. Key. You looked good in your green this weekend, Kyrie. Oh, yes, you did. I did see your
thank you.
Your Instagram. All right. I was like, oh, he's searching for trade, honey.
Child, I was at a funeral. I was not looking at no trade, even though it was the funeral director. I said, when I don't see a ring. Oh.
Sean said we did have a time on Friday. Yeah, shout out to Sean for coming in last Friday for filling in for you, Kyrie. Sean did a phenomenal job. He's my political brother right there. He really, really, really understands, and I love just talking with him and chopping it up with him. So thank you, Sean, for filling in and on last Friday. Kwame, I heard you had a fantastic. You know what?
That ain't the word he used, but yeah.
Well, we had conversations. It's private.
Yeah, that's not the word he used.
Conversations is private, Kyrie Senoj.
I ain't say nothing.
Anyway, we want to welcome you guys so much to Pyro Power Hour. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms so you can get the news and latest updates on Pyro Media Network. You can also follow Kyrie and myself on all social media platforms. You can follow Kyrie on all social media platforms at Kyrie Senoj, except on IG where it's Kyrie, it's _Kyrie _Senoj. Shout out to Kyrie and his multiple damn accounts. You can follow me everywhere at Kwame Speaks Official. I only have one account per platform, so if you're seeing anything else, it is not I. We're getting duplicates now. That is I know it's an honor. Isn't it an honor? I love it.
Somebody famous.
Especially on TikTok. I had to go out and say, I am the only Kwame Speaks on TikTok, so there should be no reason.
Somebody is being you on TikTok?
Oh, no, I already got rid of their accounts. It's fine. I called them immediately. I said, no, we're not starting this today.
And we probably know who. Let me shut up. It probably was Linda Clifford. But let's go. If you were not at the takeover, then you don't get that. That's a takeover joke. I'm not the takeover. I'm sorry.
Kyrie,
that's the hotspot joke.
Why did you? You know what? Speaking of the hotspot, I'm not even gonna touch that. That took me out. I was not expecting that. Make sure you guys head over to the hotspot at patreon.com/Pyro Media. It is only $5 a month, and it's for patrons only. We appreciate the chat. Stop, y'all. Stop. Stop. Hey, Kevin, thank you for joining, King. Appreciate you. Head over to the hotspot, please. Thank you so much. All right. We want to shout out the best mod in these YouTube streets. She keeps us covered. She keeps us loved. And she keeps us on point. That is the Cupcakes, right? We love her. We love her. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I love that picture.
She is just stunning.
Come on, face.
I can't even take it. Now, this is one of my favorite pictures. Well, actually, all of these pictures are my favorite to be going on. But I like this mod. This hair right here, honey. That's cute. You should get. And this one, too. It look like you ready to go knock some heads, honey. You ready bash some heads. It look like you look like a good old chola. All right, shout out to Cupcakes. We love you, Queen. We love you. And it's time for Bentley. Say hi to Bentley, y'all. What's going on, Bentley? He actually was very good this weekend. Very good this weekend. And
good.
Typically, I lock his cage at night because I don't want him roaming around the house. I forgot to lock his cage last night, and when I got up this morning, he did not, he wasn't roaming around. I checked everywhere to see if he stayed in that cage the entire time with the door open. I said, you better go ahead. It won't happen again, but you better go ahead and listen. I love you.
Why is he locked in?
Because I don't trust that he won't go ahead and act great. He's not a criminal, girl.
I know. I said you got him locked in like a criminal.
No, that he likes it. It's his comfort area. He needs to learn. He has boundaries.
Bentley, if you can hear me, bark twice.
He is outside parenting, honey. He is outside parenting. Tell them how you lost him. I did not lose him. I've never lost Bentley.
You lost Bentley?
No, I have never. That is a lie from the pits.
Wait a minute. Cupcakes. Wait. The cupcakes. Let's add this up.
He's only in 2 places. He goes to the backyard, and then sometimes I walk him, but he's always on a leash.
Cupcakes,
I've never lost him.
Let's add this up, Cupcakes. He left the cage open, and then he lost
it.
He got to get rid of Bentley. You left the cage open.
No, exactly. That's misplaced. First of all, I didn't see him in his cage, and when I looked outside, I was like, "Where's Bentley?" But he happened to be running around trying to sniff the other dog in the other cage, on the other side of the cage. That's what he was doing.
Oh, Bentley trying to get some. Oh, okay.
Right, exactly. He wasn't lost. I just usually see him in his little pen outside, and I didn't see him. Clearly,
get it, Bentley. But Bentley, he wants some. Bentley shoes.
Sometimes I don't need to walk him because I have a large backyard. So he just runs around. You know what? Y'all get on my nerve. I'm not doing this with y'all.
But you said,
hey, Inspire. Okay. Thank you for coming, Inspire. We appreciate you. Don't listen to these people.
And I'm with Bentley. Bentley, like, look, you getting some. Why can't I get some? Bentley trying to get some.
I'm not trying to stop her from getting some. I just don't want no children. I'm not trying to be a grandpa. I'm too damn young.
Oh, please.
Honey, I'm too damn young. I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to have puppies. He's a hoe. Anywho, you have a wonderful day, girl. We love you. Walking in the bonding moment between the dog and its owner. Also, you what are you, the dog whisperer now, Sean? You what's his name? The Puerto Rican the dog whisperer? What's his name? I
forget.
I forget the damn dog. The dog whisperer. Yeah, Caesar Milan. Are you Caesar Milan all of a sudden, girl? Is that what it is, Sean? Y'all get on my nerves. Anywho, it's time for some breaking news, y'all. We got to get into some breaking news because it's been a day already. We ain't got much, but here it is. All right, so the Supreme Court said today that it will not, I repeat, will not take up a long shot challenge to Donald Trump's eligibility to run for president because of his alleged role in the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. The case was brought by John Anthony Castro, a little-known candidate for the Republican presidential nomination, who sued Trump earlier this year in an effort to disqualify him from running for president and holding the office, quote, given his alleged provision of aid or comfort to the convicted criminals and insurrectionists that violently attacked our United States Capitol on January 6, 2021. The case was denied without any comment or recorded votes. Castro's case against Trump leans on a post-Civil War provision of the 14th Amendment that says any American official who takes an oath to uphold the U.S. Constitution is disqualified from holding future office if they, quote, engaged in insurrection or rebellion or have, quote, given aid or comfort to insurrectionists. This case is separate. I want to repeat, this case is separate from the other 14th Amendment challenges against Trump in Minnesota and Colorado. So, but I'm not surprised because this particular case wasn't strong enough for it. But I'm interested in the Minnesota and Colorado cases, although I don't think that they're going to land anyway, because now this gives them precedent. But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so whatever. We'll see. I just don't think that this country is bold enough to have the country's best interests in mind. That's just me. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I won't hold my breath, but yeah.
Right, exactly. All right, next up, we do have breaking news that these two individuals right here have won the Nobel Peace Prize for Medicine for their contributions to the COVID vaccine. Check it out.
October is Nobel Prize season in Scandinavia, and just hours ago, The winners were announced on the medicine category.
Yeah, new this morning, scientists Caitlin Carrico from Hungary and Drew Wiseman from the U.S. are the 2023 Nobel Prize winners in medicine for discoveries in enabling the development of the mRNA COVID-19 vaccines. The award-giving body said the medicine prize kicks off this year's awards with the remaining 5 prizes in physics, chemistry, literature, peace, and economics to be unveiled in the coming days.
Nobel Prize was created by Alfred Nobel, a Swedish businessman and chemist. In addition to the award, Nobel Prize winners receive a diploma and a monetary award.
All right, girls. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Good for you.
Yay. Let's go ahead and get into what's happening today. Cupcakes at K. Let's get into what's happening today, one of your favorite times of Pyro Power Hour. Today is International Day of Nonviolence, so ain't no ass kickings today. Oh, damn, I shouldn't have cussed. Well, no, ass is in the Bible, ain't it?
It is.
Okay.
I don't know what you're using it, but yes, it is.
Yes. Well,
International Day of Nonviolence.
That's okay. My team will go ahead and make sure that this is edited out before it goes on Bullet and Flight Radio. Shout out to the pilots listening to us on Bullet and Flight Radio. Yes.
Amen.
All right. Today we celebrate the birthday of a man who helped bring forth the notion of nonviolence and the tremendous impact this form of social response has had over the world in the last century. On the International Day of Nonviolence created by the United Nations in 2007, we look back on the influence of an Indian activist born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, but known to the world over as Mahatma Gandhi. The International Day of Nonviolence honors how Gandhi's work and legacy has impacted global nonviolent protests. The UN has good reason to use Gandhi's birthday to celebrate International Day of Nonviolence. Gandhi's commitment to India's independence and his methods have been the cornerstone of civil and human rights initiatives all over the world. Put simply, Gandhi saw it as completely irrational to use violence to achieve peace, but rather just means led to just ends. This is a lesson we can all take to heart. Sure, Jan, if it works for you. Sometimes you gotta bust windows. Sometimes you gotta bust windows. Okay. Happy International Day of Nonviolence to y'all. All right, let's get into the birthdays of the day. Y'all are so stupid. All right, y'all. We are still in Libra season. Happy birthday to all of the Libras. We appreciate you. Kire is a Libra. Yeah.
The best. Yes.
All right.
The shade.
I'm just thirsty, you know.
Sure.
First up, happy birthday goes to
Hey, she's a Libra, yes.
You know, this explains so much. Anyway, Latasha Scott, happy birthday to you, girl. Born October 2nd, 1973, birthplace of College Park, Georgia. Latasha Scott is an American R&B singer, songwriter, and occasional actress.
Okay.
She is best known as a member of the multi-platinum selling R&B group Escape, who rose to popularity in the 1990s. Happy birthday, girl.
All right. Happy 50th. Welcome to the 50s Club, girl. Yeah.
Honorable mentions.
Oh, wow. You had her in the star. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I didn't organize this. Happy birthday to Freddie Jackson, born October 2nd, 1956, birthplace of Harlem, New York. Frederick Anthony Freddie Jackson is an American Grammy-nominated singer, originally from New York. Jackson began his professional music career in the late 1970s with the California funk band Mystic Merlin. Among his well-known R&B soul hits are "Rock Me Tonight" for Old Time's Sake in 1985. "Have You Ever Loved Somebody" in 1986. "Jam Tonight" in 1986. Do Me Again in 1990, and You Are My Lady in 1985. He contributed to the soundtrack for the 1989 film All Dogs Go to Heaven with the Michael Lloyd produced duet Love Survives alongside Irene Cara. Happy birthday to you, Freddie Jackson.
Yes.
Happy birthday goes to William Haynes, born October 2nd, 1993, born in California. William Washington James Haynes is an American YouTube and TV personality, rapper, and podcast host. Haynes was a personality on SourceFed, SourceFed Nerd, and People Be Like, a Haynes-centric channel from SourceFed where he hosts People Be Like, Deep Dive, and Politics Be Like. On his personal channel, William Haynes TV, he hosted a variety comedy-based videos. Haynes hosted the Headgum Network podcast. She Didn't Text Back, alongside musician rapper Darren Von Gerdner, aka DVG. In July 2017, Haynes premiered as a host on Disney XD's The IGN Show. As a musician, he goes by the name Arsenio Silverstone. I have no idea who the hell he is.
Right.
I have no idea who he is.
I'm like, who is this?
But happy birthday to you, girl. Okay, so next up, we want to give a happy birthday to Dion Allen, born October 2nd, 1970. Born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Dion Allen is a vocalist and forming member of the American R&B group As Yet. As Yet is an American R&B group from Philadelphia, best known for their songs Last Night and the cover Hard to Say I'm Sorry, initially performed by Chicago. Happy birthday to you, girl.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, we're the same age. Okay. Hey.
Happy birthday to Mandisa, born October 2nd, 1976, birthplace Citrus Heights, California. Mandisa Lynn Hudley is an American gospel and contemporary Christian recording artist. Her career began as a contestant in the fifth season of American Idol, in which she finished in 9th place. Happy birthday to you, girl. Do you know who she is?
Happy birthday. Has she made anything new lately?
I don't even know who she is.
You never heard of Mandisa? Or you maybe didn't watch Idol? Okay.
I think the last time I saw Idol was when was it Bo Bice? No, was it Bo Bice after Jennifer Hudson or before Jennifer Hudson?
Bo Bice is after Jennifer Hudson.
Then I think that was probably after. Like, I think that was the last time that I watched, really seriously watched.
Because she's like 2 seasons after Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson's 3rd season. Her, Fantasia, and Latoya London. And then, yeah.
Bo Bice, was Fantasia before or after Bo Bice?
I thought before.
I think it was before. Okay, so I feel like Bo Bice is
before, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember. But hey, girl, happy birthday to you, girl. We got to move on.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Happy heavenly birthday goes to rapper Proof, born October 2nd, 1973. He passed away in transition on April 11th, 2006. His birthplace was Detroit, Michigan. Deshaun Dupree Holton, otherwise better known by his stage name Proof, was an American rapper and actor from Detroit, Michigan. During his career, he was a member of the group's Five Elements, Funky Cowboys, Promatic, Goon Squad, and most notably D12. He was a close childhood friend of rapper Eminem, who lived on the same block and was often a hype man at his concerts. In April 2006, Proof was unalived during an altercation at the CCC nightclub in Detroit. Well, happy heavenly birthday to you, sir.
Happy.
Yes, thank you for your contributions to the rap game. And happy birthday to everyone born on October 2nd. We appreciate it. I do know Mandisa. Okay, good. I didn't know who she was. Maybe I might know her if I saw her on there, because I didn't know who she was.
You just saw her.
I mean like another, like her performing or something. Maybe it'll ring a bell.
Yeah, she went gospel like immediately after Idol.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's cool. All right, y'all. Well, we want to make sure you guys tune in, which is where Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station, is on, and the shows that Pyro Media syndicates to Bullet in Flight Radio is on there as well. And all you have to do is say, Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn, and it'll play right on there for you. And it has over 75 million active users on there alongside. So Bullet and Flight is now alongside these prestigious organizations and outlets and platforms. So shout out to Bullet and Flight for your growth and continued glowing. And shout out to Pyro Media Productions and Bullet and Flight Radio as a whole. We love the growth and keep glowing up. We also want to shout out Lux and Noir. Lux and Noir is launching new scents this week. I know I've said it last week. I was supposed to do it on Friday, but a brother got busy. Okay, I'm the only one besides Marisol that helps me out administratively. I am the only one running Lux and Noir. Your boy needs a break sometimes, so I apologize. But your boy is on his planner. I sat for a whole hour yesterday organizing my planner for the month of October. Your boy is ready. Okay. We're gonna knock this month out. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. Let's get into let's see here, the rundown. But before we do, we got to pay some bills. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this.
And a free
Welcome to Bullet and Flight Radio. As we celebrate our second year in radio, we invite you to take flight in this world filled with diversity, where radical faith and progressive believers come together. There's a place that's breaking all boundaries and embracing believers of all walks of life. Join us 24/7 for science, mental wellness, and all the greatest music on earth. Simply by saying, Alexa, play Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn, and you will take flight. And if you wish to become a pilot, we are a 501c3, so your giving gives right back to you. Our Cash App is $ Bullet in Flight Radio, or PayPal us at paypal.me/bulletinflightpros. Help us make 2024 even bigger for you. And remember, this is your story, our station. For more information, please visit www.bulletinflightradio.com. Your story, our station.
Step away from the chaos and noise of your daily life. Experience moments for yourself that are calm, serene, and full of peace. A necessary respite to foster growth within you, because self-care should be luxurious. Lux and Noir. And we is black by popular demand, y'all. We are back. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was a cute little commercial y'all got over there.
Bullet and Flight, though, is born during Libra season. Yes. Yes. Awesome, boss man. Awesome. Maybe Kwame's one. He hates the Libra people.
I don't hate the Libra. I actually get along with a lot of Libras, including your raggedy ass. Right. I get along with a lot of Libras, including your raggedy ass.
Whatever.
I love my Libras.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get real cute around your season, but I understand. You got to do something in the middle of the year, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you and all that you do. And if you want to be just get right into it, make sure you head over to the Hotspot, a special place and a safe space for all of our VIPs. We appreciate you. It's only $5 a month. Trust me, it's going to be worth your while. And if you if you missed last week's episode of Pyro Cocktail Hour, honey, this week, this week it's going to be a mess.
Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, that's Fredo. Oh, okay, Fredo. Yeah, Fredo. Hi.
Wait, it's Monday. Remember, it's Monday. So we have to.
He just got too many kids, but yeah.
Okay. We'll save that for right, exactly. We'll save that for Friday. Cupcakes. Yes. Oh, honey said she ready. I know. Listen. We out of time. All right, let's go ahead and and if you haven't, if you are not getting notifications from YouTube or Twitch, you can go ahead and get direct notifications from us by texting Blaze to 833-793-2423 when we go live or upload. And that's when we go live for new episodes or upload new things. This does not include any clip cuts, and this does not include any reruns of shows. We will not inundate your phone with a bunch of different text messages. Only when we go live or when we upload a podcast, a new podcast episode, we'll let you guys know. All right, y'all, let's get into the rundown. Amen? All right, first story up. A film based on Beyonce's smash hit Renaissance World Tour is in advanced talks. Actually, no, it's going to be debuting. That's incorrect. Oh, no, that's right. It's coming out December 1st, but they're in advanced talks to distribute directly to AMC theaters. Take a look at the trailer for it.
When I am performing, I am nothing but free.
Is it recording?
The goal for this tour was to create a place where everyone is free and no one is judged. You're unique.
Stand by for prop lift down.
Dog.
All right, so that's as much as we can play because I don't trust the YouTube will not take us down.
Can I just say, I am just so freaking proud of Blue Ivy, like she my own niece.
Oh my God.
Blue has been doing it.
Yeah, shout out to Beyonce's executive producer, Blue Ivy Carter, because she's just that girl. She keeps the dancers in line. She keeps the staff in line. She's just that girl. Okay, she really is just a phenomenon. You know, I mean, when you mix, rap genius and hip hop genius and entrepreneurial genius that is Jay-Z and the brilliance and just God's only begotten daughter, if you will.
Blue is doing it. I mean,
Blue Ivy is just that girl.
But I'm proud of her because, like, when we first saw her, when they was first showing the clips from the overseas, she was like dancing like this. She was so stiff because she was nervous. But now she done found her zhuzh. Lil Mama is getting it in.
She's getting it in, honey. You can see the progress. I saw a TikTok actually of that where they were showing how Blue Ivy in the first couple of not first couple, but it was like a transition of each of her times that she was doing the breakdown for the portion that she's in for her choreography, and you can see her getting comfortable. Like the very first one she did, she looked super nervous, and then she's like, it's like towards the end, she was like, "Oh, I got this, girl. Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm cute. You know it.
And so now we get it because you know what? Cause when Beyonce did the Dubai performance, people was like, "Why is Blue Ivy up there dancing?" Now we get it to give her some practice to get her used to it to go to do this tour. Now we get it. But Beyonce, y'all said y'all want to say about B. B is such a smart woman.
She really is.
Her business savvy is
top tier. Top tier.
I love B.
Shout out to you, Beyonce. And shout out to you, Blue Ivy.
And Beyonce, I'm not Hive, but I am Hive adjacent because I think the Hive people are kind of cuckoo. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just a certain sector. Every fandom has one, there's except the Barbs, they're all crazy. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on. I'm just saying.
That's fact. I'm laughing, but that's fact.
I'm so sorry. But let's go ahead and move on. Shout out to you, Queen. And if it does go to AMC theaters, I will be there.
December 1st, I am the first one there.
But I'm saying if it goes directly there and not on streaming, I will be there at the door. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All
But
right.
it'll probably go to streaming like a week or 2 weeks after.
Probably. I'm still gonna go. Why not?
Absolutely.
Jonathan Owens is defending his wife after a makeup store employee claimed on social media that Simone Biles was once, quote, rude to her and declined a request for a picture. Hours before his team played the Detroit Lions on Thursday, the 28-year-old Green Bay Packers safety shared a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter, about the incident, which seemingly happened before the two were married. Quote, spreading lies on the internet is crazy. It's okay for her to deny a picture. Owens wrote about his wife, quote, people don't understand sometimes you just want to shop in peace. If she stops and takes one picture, people will just keep following her and won't leave us alone. I don't see why this was news.
Well,
I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm not saying what about
No, right.
defending her.
But
I'm just saying
it's news probably because here lately we don't see men defending their women. We don't see men coming to their defense. Maybe that's why it's news.
Not this. That part, I understand why this is news.
But about old girl.
Hold on. Yeah, thanks, Cupcake. Don't even. Go ahead and so my thing is at the end of the day, why did? Hey, Cocktails, what's going on, Queen? Thank you for joining.
Hey.
My thing is why was the whole Simone Biles thing even coming up? Like the fact that she was quote unquote rude to and declined a request for a picture. Like that to me, there's people that decline requests all the time. I don't understand why that was even
right.
News.
But I mean, and but here's my question: why do you bother people? Like he said, they're out shopping or eating. Why do you do that? I have seen celebrities out eating. I just wait. How you doing? Because I don't want to serve their meal, and that's their time. Especially when she's out with her husband, they're having their family time. They don't get to spend. They've already acknowledged they don't get to spend enough time together because their schedules are so busy.
Right.
Some girl, all she probably said was no, thank you, and I don't think she was rude. She said no. You told me no, and of course, how Becky is. You cannot tell a white woman no. No. Oh God, she said no. Yeah, so Carol, that's probably why it's news.
It's just very strange.
Stupid.
Anywho, but shout out to you, Jonathan Owens, for defending and protecting your wife. Fine self. Anywho,
is it?
I think he's very handsome. Well, maybe not in this. I know. I think you haven't seen other pictures of him. He's very handsome.
Okay, very is. I'll look.
That's what we started today.
No, I'm just saying. You said very handsome. Like, okay.
You don't think he's very handsome?
No, he's handsome, but you said very he was just fine.
Okay.
Like he was ludicrous or something.
Okay, here we go. So a controversial zero bail policy is now in effect in Los Angeles County, ending the years-long standard of setting cash bail amounts for defendants. For defendants commiserate with the severity of the crime they are accused of committing. A process critics say favors the rich while doing little to protect public safety. Take a look.
A controversial new zero bail policy is now in effect in LA County. The policy eliminates the existing cash bail system for all but the most serious of crimes. Most people will either be cited and released or booked and released with orders to appear in court. On Friday, 11 local cities announced a lawsuit to block that policy. LAPD Chief Michael Moore says the new policy will make it harder for law enforcement.
This is between people being let out of prison, between the smash and grabs we see going on, just the level of lawlessness that we see. We just basically said, we're going to stand up and we're going to take a stand and we're going to say, no, this isn't right.
Supporters of zero bail say the new system will help ensure any pre-trial release will not depend on how much money that person has.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great.
So what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, wait a minute, run it back because I was answering.
A controversial new zero bail policy is now in effect in LA County. The policy eliminates the existing cash bail system for all but the most serious of crimes. Most people will either be cited and released or booked and released with orders to appear in court. On Friday, 11 local cities announced a lawsuit to block that policy. LAPD Chief Michael Moore says the new policy will make it harder for law enforcement.
This is between people being let out of prison, between the smash and grabs we see going on, just the level of lawlessness that we see. We just basically said, we're going to stand up and we're going to take a stand and we're going to say, no, this isn't right.
Supporters of zero bail say the new system will help ensure any pre-trial release will not depend on how much money that person has.
Hello.
So,
I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know.
I thought I was the only one. Okay. Go ahead. Michaela says this is not going to work. These people are not going to go to court and they're going to redefend. I don't believe in this policy.
Okay. Yep. Makes sense.
I want to do more research on the policy because I don't understand why it's so, my thing is like setting cash bail amounts for defendants, I need to do more. I need to do more research on this.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like sitting here just listen to this one thing. I'm like, I'm on the fence. But that's what I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna research this. Yeah.
So I'm gonna refrain. Anything for me though that has a direct line of or funneling to jails for us and our people, I'm totally against, because I just think that they're trying to make it easier to enslave us, and just saying that you committed a crime because you looked in a different direction that you were supposed to. Of course, but I think I don't know. Like I said, I need to do more research on it. We'll see how it goes. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. All right. So could it be Senator Meghan Markle? It's unlikely the Duchess of Sussex, will be tapped to replace Senator Dianne Feinstein, who passed away last Friday at the age of 90. But that doesn't mean the actress turned royal won't toss her hat in the ring. Take a look.
Wanted to remind you or bring you that story once again. I mentioned Meghan Markle before. Her name has come up as a possible replacement for the Californian Senator Dianne Feinstein. The 90-year-old senator died on Friday after serving more than 30 years in office. The Duchess of Sussex is now rumoured to be the replacement for the remaining 13 months of Feinstein's term. The decision will be made by the Californian governor, though, Gavin Newsom. So that's just one to keep a little eye on there.
So I'm almost afraid to ask, Kire, but what are your thoughts?
Okay, where's her experience in politics?
Well, actually, she has a tremendous amount of experience in foreign politics or foreign policy, and she's been an activist for like climate change and a lot of different causes. So she's very much into politics in and of itself. That's one of the reasons why the monarchy had a concern about her. If you watched her or their kind of like documentary or whatever, you saw how engaged she was in politics and in especially foreign policy and just kind of stuff that was going on around the world, like climate change and homelessness and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
And she's very, very smart. I don't know if I would feel comfortable with her being the senator for California or replacing
right
that. I just don't know, because I don't know enough of her but at the end of the day, everybody who's doing the job, if they're not incumbent, they're brand new to the job anyway. Like we don't know. Nobody's ever really qualified, quote unquote, qualified to be the president of the United States unless they're incumbent, meaning that they've been the president already. But if you've not been the president already, and somebody's brand new, No, they're not qualified because we don't know how they're going to do the job because they have never done the job before. It's like Obama. Yeah.
I think, well, when it comes to the presidency and when it comes to the Senate, my personal opinion, I think they all just wing it.
Right. Sean says 45 has proved that you don't need experience. Sean said if Ronald Reagan could be president, Meghan Markle could be a senator. I agree with that. Okay, I can hear that.
But 45 prove you don't have to have a brain. Finance president has already taken place.
Who is it? Inspire. And by the way, Meghan Markle is black. By the way, she's half black. If you guys didn't know.
Okay, Meghan Markle, that's a black woman. I don't know, but okay.
Just Dominic says Meghan is smart, beautiful, and perfect for the role. She was born for
this.
Huh? Hey, Keats, what's going on, King? How you doing?
Okay, so that Dominic loves Meghan. Okay.
Sylvia says that's not holding public office though. Let her start at the city council.
Now, Simeon, I'm with you on that. Yes. Okay. Low. Y'all put her way up here.
LaFonza Butler is Feinstein's play. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna do some research on them.
LaFonza. They wouldn't got a black woman.
You're so damn stupid. Child is Agent Orange can be president. Right. Sean says I respectfully disagree with myself or Kire.
With who? With me. Probably. Probably Dominic. Because I disagree with Dominic too. I disagree with Dominic.
Okay. Bentley for
exactly. Yeah. Now I'm with that. Oh, let's put Bentley in that Senate seat. Bentley's up there.
I didn't know that. LaFonza? I didn't know that.
LaFonza.
It's clearly Meghan's not LGBTQIA. I mean,
that's not clearly. We don't know nowadays.
She said it though. Like she's not. She's with. Well, I guess we don't know. She could be a whole.
We don't know what's going on.
We don't know what she did in college, girl. We don't know. I apologize, Meghan. I'm not trying to speak for you, girl. You do.
On the phone. I can look her up.
Both of y'all on running
for office.
What are you talking about?
Sean, what are you saying? I'm running for office.
Huh?
No LaFonza. Oh, you don't think LaFonza is running?
Oh, LaFonza is LaFonza Butler is
LGBT. Okay, that name. I should have known.
We're gonna move on because you're ridiculous today. I think she was a consultant to VP Harris. Okay.
We're
gonna do more research on her because I haven't gotten.
I don't know. Let me write her name down.
Yeah. She lives in MD but owns a home in California. I don't know if I agree with that.
Now that's something.
That's a little weird.
You don't live there, but you own a okay. Well, you got a summer home or a getaway home? That's not being a resident.
Both of your comments on running for office and
experience. Oh, okay.
Okay, girl, that's fine.
Okay, fine.
I'm kidding. I love you, Sean.
Brother Kinsey, though, he no.
No, I really love debating.
I love that.
It's hilarious. Dr. Holt says people been asking me to run for school board. Honey, I don't want no political. Child, you need to give up some of the damn activities you have. I think he would be perfect for a political office. But I think you need to give up some of the activities you have because you barely got time on the weekends any day all the way, sir.
But I think it's good because Dr. Holt genuinely cares for the kids and their education. I think it's great. I think that's I'll put you in there before I put Meghan Markle.
Now, Dr. Holt would be a whole Eric Mays up in them damn school boards now.
I want to see it.
I would go run for Dr. Holt for school board.
School board, yes. Get them meetings, yes.
Get them meetings and read them girls. Get them meetings and read them girls. You tell them to sit there MF behinds down.
Baby, yes. Now I want to see it on TikTok.
Yes, honey. Listen, I'm glad you know. I know. Yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and move on.
Okay, Meghan, good luck, girl.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think that's gonna happen. We avoided a government shutdown.
Until next time, but yeah.
Right, until another 45 days. Let's take a look, child. Some bullshit.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Moore. Just a short time ago, the Senate approved a bill to keep the government funded for 45 days. To get it passed, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy dropped his demands for steep spending cuts. The president is now expected to sign it. CBS 2's Michael George has the breaking details from Washington.
It's been a day full of twists and turns, but the American people can breathe a sigh of relief. There will be no government shutdown.
Late Saturday, the Senate voted to approve a 45-day federal spending plan. Earlier, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy crafted the measure and pushed it through despite opposition from hard-right Republican members of his own party.
The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
The last-ditch effort, which averts a government shutdown for now, funds federal agencies and provides money for millions of paychecks through mid-November.
On the House floor, we passed by overwhelming numbers the ability to keep government open for the next 6 weeks. I asked Congress, we'll stay in session the next 2 weeks, continue to work to get this done.
To get the votes he needed, Kevin McCarthy relied on Democrats to help push through his temporary funding plan.
We went from devastating cuts that would have impacted the health, the safety, and the economic well-being of the American people in 24 hours to a spending agreement that meets the needs of the American people across the board.
The package leaves behind aid to Ukraine, which is a White House priority opposed by a growing number of GOP lawmakers.
I'm confident the Senate will pass further urgent assistance to Ukraine later this year.
But it increases federal disaster assistance by $16 billion, in line with President Joe Biden's request. Now it won't be long before lawmakers have to scramble once again to reach a long-term agreement. Michael George, CBS News.
Well, I agree with you. We'll see what happens in the next 45 days.
I think this is kicking the goal,
goalpost, yeah,
or moving the goalpost down. It just doesn't make any sense.
Right. We'll see what happens in the next 45 days. But I mean, it's
but McCarthy, I don't see you available at the next one. I guess I don't see you as Speaker of the House much longer.
And Mother McConnell, I'm confident. Yeah,
honey. McConnell, you need to go sit. I'm not confident about you.
Are you going to be here in the next 45 days?
That's what. Because listen, people are going up to yonder.
Mm-hmm.
They're going on to yonder, honey. And I don't know what's going on with you.
He don't know what's going on. That's why I laugh. He said, "I'm confident, sir." Do you even know where you are?
I almost said something about McConnell. Let's be nice. McConnell needs a good long rest before he freezes.
Exactly.
Y'all are these glitches.
This is nothing more than up your battery.
Yes, Justama, and that's what I was going to say. This is nothing. We can play these games, girl, because that's what they're doing is playing these games.
Mm-hmm.
Mix the glitch. They're playing Senator Mute. Y'all need to stop. What is wrong with y'all? This has nothing to do with him. This is about McCarthy and his BS. And speaking of McCarthy, you need to watch your back, girl. You need to watch your back because
he looks so scary.
Matricia Gates is planning. Matt Gates, I'm playing, is planning to attempt to oust Speaker Kevin McCarthy from the role this week after the House leader worked with Democrats to avoid a government shutdown this past Saturday.
Well, he looks so scary.
He's not scary at all.
They look scary.
I mean, they all do. They all look. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on.
The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
A government shutdown that seemed all but certain was narrowly avoided Saturday. A bipartisan federal spending plan will keep the government funded at current levels for 45 days.
It's been a day full of twists and turns, but the American people can breathe a sigh of relief. There will be no government shutdown.
President Biden signed the bill just before a midnight deadline when federal agencies could have been forced to close and critical employees and members of the military asked to work without pay.
We went from devastating cuts that would have impacted the health, the safety, and the economic well-being of the American people in 24 hours to a spending agreement that meets the needs of the American people.
To reach a deal, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy turned to Democrats after he couldn't secure support from hard-right members of his own party. But the funding fight will now continue.
I ask Congress will stay in session the next 2 weeks, continue to work to get this done.
The plan does not include additional aid to Ukraine, a priority for the White House that growing numbers of GOP lawmakers oppose.
I'm confident the Senate will pass further urgent assistance to Ukraine later this year.
The deal funds the government until November 17th. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
The call's coming from inside the house, Kavisha. Okay, Kavisha, because girl, I don't foresee you. They got a lot of infighting up in there. There's a lot going on,
and the Joker is behind it all.
Hey, right? Hey, Hakeem Jeffries, how you doing?
You're such a whore.
What? I know you in line right now. I know you ain't talking. Pot kettle. Anyway, let's move on. Get into what's the people say. Gates reminds me of the kid from the Munsters.
He does, Eddie Munster, but I would call him the Joker from Batman.
Right, and no pulling false alarms next time. That's right, Simeon. But that's what they do. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I've noticed that they do this almost every year. If it ain't the Senate, it's the House, and it's usually coming from the Republicans that are threatening to shut the government down.
Yeah,
typically.
Yeah. Because last time we shut down, when was the last time we shut down? Was it?
I think it was last year.
It was. I'm saying 2 years ago. But you're right.
Was it the last year?
It was. It was 2 years ago. One of them, but yeah.
Hold on.
So
I don't want to lie. When was the last? There we go. Apparently, a lot of people have been looking up the most recent government. Oh, I apologize. That was not correct. The most recent shutdown was stretched from December 21st, 2018 until January 25th, 2019 was also the longest in. Hold on one second. That doesn't seem right.
Right. And government shut down that doggone long.
When was the last? No, I think that was it.
From 16 to what?
From 2018 to 2019. January 22nd, 2018 to January 25th, 2019. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, 19. Oh, wow, okay. 19.
It's Kavina. Come on, Kavina. Kevin about to lose his job. Yes, girl, you're about to lose your job, Kevin. Kevin. Now, y'all, let's move on from this. This was some. This is some white people mess. Like, I'm sorry. If anybody's listening to Bullet and Flat, I'm so sorry. This is white people mess. So in Texas,
I was just at some country people.
Child. A Texas family says that they were terrorized by a very large pig this week, and it kept coming back. Take a look.
I'm standing inside my parents' house with a hammer and a knife trying to defend myself and defend my family at any cost. I shouldn't have to live like this.
Wendy Goldstein spoke to Fox 7 Tuesday, concerned because someone's pig had been going after her family. She described the pig as 300 pounds, black and white spotted, and foaming at the mouth. On Monday, this 911 call came in.
We had some random pig in our yard and I bite my grandma. My grandma is being attacked by a random pig. Now my grandma's being attacked.
There's a wild hog in the yard at that address that is going after us.
No, it's in our house now.
Mud stains and scratches could be seen on the door. Goldstein says the pig went after her daughter and disabled parents.
My daughter got hurt out here. And then he barreled through. My mom wrestled with him at the doorway to try to prevent him from coming in. He barreled on through, got a hold of my dad. My mom tried to lay on top of him to crunch him down until the cops got here to get him. and he overpowered her and got on top of her. And he had hers flattened like an accordion.
Tuesday, the pig was back, going after her boyfriend.
My whole family's scared. They feel like they're prisoners in their own home. They can't go nowhere.
The Llano County Sheriff's Office said Wednesday the pig had been returned to the owner, and they believe the owner has secured its enclosure. They add the pig was not trying to attack anyone. It knocked a person down and began acting like a dog will sometimes do on a person's leg. It wasn't being aggressive in a way that it was trying to hurt anyone.
Well, she said she had a hammer and a knife. Girl, you should have had a gun and made you some ham sandwiches.
Honey,
bacon.
Okay, you should have had a roast.
Baby, you could have y'all would have had a 300-pound pig. Y'all would have had meat for a year.
Meat.
You have ham, hog balls, snout.
Right, Timmy, I'd be so full right now. I would bacon. Okay, he was horny, honey. I don't know what his problem was. He would have been dinner.
It was acting like a dog. But if it broke into the house, it was in my opinion, trying to attack somebody. It bust through the house.
Well, how crappy are your doors if they just bust through the house like that?
It's a 300-pound pig. What you mean?
You sure it wasn't one of your cousins, girl? Y'all.
It had mud stains, and so the pig wasn't even. Well, of course not.
You sure it wasn't one of y'all cousins?
Mud stains and oh, girl, that sounds a mess. Well, meanwhile, the hillbilly heaven.
That's a mess. Who does that?
Hillbillies. The pig.
Anywho, let's move on. This story was crazy. Musician David Ryan Harris says American Airlines accused him of trafficking biracial kids. Take a look.
A black father flying into LAX says American Airlines called police on him, accusing him of trafficking his own children.
His children are biracial. Now their father is speaking out about what they went through. Here's KCAL's Amanda Starantino.
I don't got my fingerprints on.
2 weeks ago, musician David Ryan Harris was flying from Atlanta to LAX with his two sons, Truman and Hendrix. He shared in an Instagram post when they got off the plane, 4 police officers were waiting for them.
Apparently, a flight attendant had called ahead with some sort of concern that perhaps my mixed children weren't my children.
Harris took to social media more than a week after the flight because he says he never received a response from American Airlines customer service about the incident with his kids.
We're met, embarrassingly so, by this AA employee and police officers.
Harris's story is not new. A Los Angeles mother, Mary McCarthy, shared a similar experience that also made headlines this time back in 2021 when she traveled on Southwest Airlines with her biracial daughter.
I hear all the time from parents that this is happening to. The only commonality in the families that reach out to me is that the parent has a different skin color than the child who is involved.
Mary McCarthy sued Southwest Airlines after what happened with she and her daughter, Moira.
Clearly, something is wrong with the training that flight crews are undergoing.
There were many steps that she could have taken before she lobbed the hand grenade of having the authorities call.
American Airlines responded to our request for more information on their human trafficking policies with a statement saying in part, the safety and security of our customers and team members are our top priorities. We strive to create a positive, welcoming environment for everyone who travels with us and apologize for any misunderstanding that may have occurred. A member of our team has reached out to the customer to learn more about their experience and address their concerns. Harris shared on his social media, it wasn't until American Airlines saw his story on their Twitter feed that an agent reached out just days ago with an apology and 10,000 frequent flyer miles.
I had to go through a ticket counter. I had to pass federal agents. It should stop with the federal agent. Once we get past TSA, I don't want to hear from a flight attendant about what kind of hunch they have.
Amanda Starantino, KCAL News.
So what are your thoughts on this, Kire?
Well, I don't know why you are only doing this with when you see people with children that look different, mixed children. Why not do it with anybody? I mean, if you're just gonna say a person has a child, oh my God, they're kidnapping, they're trafficking. This was dumb. The flight attendant, that was stupid to me. And I agree with him. He went through TSA, he went through the whole 9. He had the tickets, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of crazy for them to call the cops but they had a hunch. People accumulate that. Have a hunch. I feel it in my goat. I feel it in my shando. Girl, sit down.
I hear that. I understand that, you have people have especially those that work in like social media social services and things of that nature. I get it. You have an obligation and a duty to report, but at the same time, there was no clarifying questions asked. There was no, you didn't even bother to really go into depth about the situation.
Well, now what they did not report is the reason why the airline person called the police, because she trying to be nosy. So she was, "Hi, how are you?" And she walked on one of the little boys. She said, "What's your name?" And he wouldn't say anything. He just didn't talk to her. So the father said, "My kids don't talk to strangers." That's how they. So because he didn't say anything, she thought he was fearful for his life. So that's why she called.
Okay. Sure, Jan. I just feel like that it was just, it's always assumed. And my thing also is that if you look at the statistics of people who are actual human traffickers,
right?
They're not. We don't fit that profile. Not saying that there's not, black human traffickers.
Oh, but there surely are.
Right, there surely are. There's people of all ethnicities and backgrounds and stuff that do that. However, it's not always us. And so I just felt like we should have asked clarifying questions. That's all.
Yeah. Well, the same thing happened to the Caucasian lady. They did the exact. Southwest did the same thing there. So, sir, I think you should take a page out of her book and sue American like she sued Southwest.
Yeah, Simeon said sue the hell out of them. I need to know who made the call. That's what I want to know. I have questions. Dr. Holt says it would have been Holt Airlines or Holt Airways. I would have sued their eyes out. Keep your apology. I mean, really though. I mean, I should have had.
Now the 10,000 miles, okay, but no, girl, you could give me more than that.
I mean, come on now.
You gave me a million miles.
Years ago, police pulled a weapon on a car because a black boy was in it and his white grandmother.
I remember that. Yes.
What?
I remember that.
Who would take a chance trafficking white kids in the open like that? Yeah, on federal. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Like on federal, because airlines are considered, or airports and things of that nature are considered federal. They're not state. So it's interesting that they would do that. Usually they try to cross state lines via cars or not in an airport, because there's so many barriers and places and options for them to get caught. So I don't know. That's just weird.
But who is this dude? I know he's a musician.
I have no idea who he is.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I had never heard of him. I never heard of him.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny. I just have no idea who he is. And it's not even a game.
Right, you're like, who are you? But okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Do you have anything else on this?
No.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for. Well, actually, there's one thing that I want to do before we go, because I know we haven't done power packs in a while. So let's go ahead and load up this power pack real quick. I wasn't going to do a power pack. This actually just because I've been getting a couple of messages, and so I want to say this, and then we can just kind of go about our business, okay? And I did this last night on a TikTok last night, and I just thought it would be appropriate. So while the last segment was going, or the last article was being talked about, I was uploading this. So hopefully it will upload in time there we go. All right, take a look and then we're gonna go. All right. I had a friend tell me one day you're going to just say okay to drama and to things that what people say about you and all stuff or whatever, and I didn't understand what that meant until recently. Like, the level of peace and lack of fucks you give in the okay or the K is so freeing, and it's so peaceful. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people are saying about you. It's like, okay. It doesn't affect your bills. It doesn't affect your health. It doesn't affect anything that you're going through. And when you truly, like, get to a point of peace and really, like, okay. It's such a beautiful feeling. And I think it was a combination of therapy, really good friends, and, like, wise people that God put in my life. So when you have people that are like, hey girl, I heard so-and-so talking about you. Okay. Hey girl, so-and-so said this about you. Okay. Hey, they were lying about you when they said this, right? Okay. They told a whole bunch of people that you do this and that. Okay. Learn to be okay with the okay. Peace out. Y'all have a blessed and what? What is wrong with you?
I'm so glad you finally got it. You got it. You got it.
Let me explain something to you.
Brother Kizzy, he got it.
Shut up. Let me explain something to y'all. Everybody has their own journey.
We do.
And so, I that's why I like when people ask me for my, like, especially like younger generation, when they ask me for my advice, I give them my advice and that's it. Because at the end of the day, they have to travel that road by themselves. Some people don't ever grow up. Right? So it is what it is. Really? But, at some point in time, you just have to be like, okay. So, okay. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.
Yes.
Be blessed.
Enjoy.
We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, because you could have tuned in anywhere else, and you chose to tune into us, and we appreciate you. And for those watching on the replay, we appreciate you. And for those listening on Bullet and Flight Radio and Tune In, we love you. Thank you so much. Make sure that you have a great day, because today is a great day to create one. So go create one. All right, y'all. Have a blessed day. We'll see you on tomorrow evening. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
For the reality.
Yes, for reality. Oh, and we have some. There's some stuff that popped off this weekend that I didn't even want to put in here, because we have a lot to talk about reality TV edition.
It's too much. It's too much happening. Oh, yeah. Oh, see ya.
Yeah, we'll talk. All right, we'll see you guys on the other one on tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed one. Make sure you check out everything else on Pyro Media Network, and we'll see you. Make sure you text Blaze to 833-793-2423. All right, y'all. Stay blessed. We'll see you on the other side.